In a quiet little village by the riverside, there lived a milkman named Raghav. Every morning before sunrise, he would milk his cows, fill 2 large brass cans, and walk from house to house calling out, "Fresh milk! Pure milk!" The villagers loved him. They said, "Raghav's milk is as pure as his heart." He lived a simple, content life until one small thought changed everything. One day, while serving a wealthy merchant, Raghav watched as the man handed him extra coins without counting. A whisper crossed his mind. "If I add just a little water to the milk, no one will ever know." The next morning, he did it. Just a little water. No one noticed. So the next day, he added a little more. And soon, what once was pure became half water. But Raghav's pockets grew heavier and his conscience lighter. He built a bigger house, bought fine clothes, and people began to call him the successful milkman. Yet, every night when the lamps went out, Raghav lay awake. Somewhere deep inside, a voice whispered, "The milk looks white, but your heart is stained." He tried to ignore it. After all, the world only saw his wealth, not his lies. Then came the night that changed everything. Raghav had deliveries to make. Ignoring everyone's warnings, he tied his 2 milk cans to his small wooden boat and began rowing across. The wind howled, the waves rose high. One powerful wave hit, and both cans slipped into the muddy water. Raghav screamed as they sank, but it was useless. Everything he had earned disappeared into the same river whose water he had used to cheat others. Drenched and shivering, he stumbled back home. His wife ran to him. "What happened?" she asked. Raghav stared blankly at his empty hands and said softly, "The same water I mixed into the milk has taken everything away." News spread quickly. His helper, who had seen his deceit, told the villagers the truth. No one bought milk from Raghav again. His savings were gone, his reputation destroyed, and his heart heavy with regret. Days later, he sat by the riverbank, staring into his reflection. He saw not a milkman, but a man who had traded honesty for greed and lost peace in the bargain. Tears filled his eyes. "If only," he whispered, "if only I had stayed honest." From that day, Raghav changed. He sold pure milk again, not to earn money, but to earn peace. His income was small, but his nights were quiet. People slowly began to trust him again, not because of what he said, but because of how he lived. And every time he poured milk into a customer's pot, he remembered the day the river taught him the most valuable lesson of all. When you cheat others, you're not fooling them, you're fooling yourself. What's earned with greed will one day wash away, but what's earned with honesty will stay forever, in your heart and in your peace. A soft chime, fade out. Honesty may not make you rich quickly, but it will always keep you peaceful. Greed fills your hands for a moment. Truth fills your soul for a lifetime.